waiting. What's up, fish tank people? Dustin's Fish Tanks, bringing it to you live on a Sunday as I wait for my better, longer, beautiful, sexy 26-minute video to render. How is everybody doing? I hope you're doing well. I am sitting here in the basement. Want to show you all some of what I got going on here in the basement with some of the tanks I've got brewing. I've got the wonderful Barbie Mariposa Princesses, Rockin' Royals blaring in the other room. So if you hear a little Barbie action going on, you will know what's happening. Those of you with young daughters. Yes, I am running a sale. I got a 15% off sale. Use the promo code DEC15. Anybody who spends over 50 bucks is automatically registered to win this LED light right here. So I got a 24-inch standard double. It's my best-selling light. I'm doing the drawing tomorrow with Josh. So it was actually Josh's idea to give away one of our LEDs. I thought that was a tight idea. So yeah, use the promo code DEC15, and you spend over 50 bucks, you're automatically registered to win a free one of my lights. So I thought that was kind of fat. So I want to show you guys this tank and what I have brewing in here, because it doesn't get a lot of love like I think it should. I always show the no maintenance tank. This is actually like my favorite kind of no maintenance tank, if you will. So I don't do a lot of work on here, but I want to show a quick tour of this tank. And then I've also got another tank I've been hiding over here. So this is my above the rim setup that I started doing back around Thanksgiving. So I want to give a tour of this tank and this tank over here. So yeah, it's hitting you guys live early. I am rolling here. So this tank right here, I'm having a good time. Just got back from Flag City, Ohio, by the way, visiting with the folks. So this is the Fluval B26 right here, and these are cherry, actually fire shrimp that I've had forever. I don't know how well you guys can see those coming in, but they have really grown like crazy, and they're actually cooperating with me on camera. So I'm trying to give you guys an up close look at them because I really think they're really wicked. I've also been doing some 4K videos that I think people have been enjoying. So check that out. What do you think of that guy? That's pretty wicked, eh? And then this tank is the Bucephalandra tank that I run a metal halide on it. Now I've got the 24-inch standard double up on it right now just to show you, but I do run a metal halide on it. I typically have this light over on another tank, but I brought it over here to show you. But the boost in this tank is really just a lot of fun for me. This is actually one of my favorite tanks, and I'm going to show. Oh, there's another shrimp coming in. The boost in this tank just goes really off the charts. I'm going to show you. Start down here and work our way up. So I've got a bunch of different types of boosts. Sadly, Bucephalandra is not as available. You can see underneath good lighting, the boost gets like a nice pink to it, gets a nice like purple color to it. So I want to show that. And then this shrimp is just being a showstopper right there. So I'm really digging that for sure. So this tank gets hardly any maintenance. I do a nice like 20% water change periodically. It's only got one fish in it though, so I don't know where he went, but we'll get over to him. But I've got, this is a tricolor Bucephalandra right there. This is another tricolor down there. I didn't get in far enough to scrape the algae right there, but you can see the boost right there has a really really wicked color to it. And then this is one down here. I think this is a Skeleton King. I'm not exactly sure what type of boost this is, but I've got this big one down here, you can see, and then I've got this one up here and here, and they've got like a little bit more of a blackish kind of color to. I don't want to say black, but they've just got like a darker look to them, and I'm really digging those. I actually split that off. It was two, and I broke it. You can see along the lines where you break it right there. So I split that one and that one a long while back, and I spread it out. I also put some down here. So that's the boost right there. Oh, look at that shrimp right there on top. Loving that. So yeah, the Bucephalandra is a lot of fun. Sadly, I do not have any of it in stock. I do have a bunch of other great stuff in stock though. So I wanted to come on here and show these guys. And the goal with this tank was really to make it so that the little betta fish would actually eat the baby cherries. And I've been successful with that per se. But look at the monster size of that though. Can you guys see that all right? Can I get a thumbs up if you're seeing that properly? they're really big, and those are a couple years old now, so they've gotten quite large. So the boost does well on here. I tie it on with the black wire, which seems to keep it pretty well. It hasn't really affixed itself that well, although I did rip this tank and bring it to the aquatic experience, which could be part of the problem. And then I've got the always popular and in stock Crinum calamastratum right here. So you want to support your boy D, you can save 15% off. Use the promo code DEC15. You can pick yourself up a Crinum. Now it's not that big, I'm not gonna lie to you, but that's the Crinum calamastratum that everybody's always trying to get. So I do have those in stock, and I'll link that up for you. So that's the Crinum, and then we've also got down here, this is some Juncus Rippens right here. Juncus, thank you for the super chat, Amanda. This is the Juncus Rippens, and what this is, it's actually a native plant to the US. Now this plant is actually a gauge for iron. It needs a little bit more juice beyond it here, so it's not exactly as healthy as I would like for it to be. And I've also got over here the baby tears. Now this is Hemianthus, regular baby tears, not dwarf, okay? Regular baby tears, not dwarf. And this is a super wicked plant that I was trying to grow in the no maintenance tank, but the no maintenance tank had no light on it for quite a long time, and it didn't work. So what I'm gonna do is I'm actually gonna hack this down right here and give you guys a better angle of that. I'm trying to hold the camera still. And hack this down, and I'll bring this back over to the no maintenance tank. The difference is though, this has the Brightwell substrate in it, so it's got a really good fine volcanic ash substrate in it. Consequently, the baby tears rolls all over the place. So I wanted to show this tank here because it just kind of takes off on its own, like no problem. And then I can thin this out. I could really thin this out and do the whole thing. I should do a time-lapse video of that. So I wanted to show that, and then I want to show more of those cherries if they're up there. So yeah, that's not bad right there. I'm enjoying that. What's going on? So there's the Fuval B26, and I got one of my lights on it. Again, I am giving away a 24-inch standard double tomorrow with my man Josh. Anybody who spends over 50 bucks gets you're entered to win. So that's that. Use the promo code DEC15, and yeah, say you saw it on YouTube, we'll hook it up. Cool. Thank you. So there's the other boost over there, and then that's an Apongeton right there. Oh, there's the Betta. What's up, Betta? So I want to show that more of the boost happening, but let's bring y'all close. I got the hat on because I need to get my hair done, so we're gonna roll over here and show you this. Sick kids. Oh, you weren't on it. So, and then this is the rimless tank that I'm busting out, and I'm absolutely loving this. So this has the Dragonstone in it, and I haven't done enough justice with the Dragonstone. I really want to break it down on the Dragonstone, but I want to show this tank. I love the low rimless. Anybody here running a rimless? So the rimless tank is really yeah, read the reviews on the Dragonstone. People are loving it. We hand picked the box out too. So, but this tank is special because this tank is running something that I don't typically do. And what I do with this one is I'm taking it up out of the water, and this is actually a couple of plant examples of it. I've got, this is Anubias gigantea. This leaf has entirely grown above water, like never was even underwater right there. So that's totally grown above water. Now it's a little bit iron deficient. I don't know if you guys can see that. It's a little bit light. And then this one down here is my Coffifolia, and that's a little bit light too. So all I need to do is I need to get in there and dose some iron and get that beefed up. What I really want to do is get an entire like, you know, water change and full thing. But I've got some fun plants in here. I was thinking about doing the baby tears in here as well. Like I could do the baby tears all along here, but I want to show this. So this has one of my lights on it as well, and I built this, and I'm going to do a full long video on it. But check out the setup of these lights though. So I got this above, I've got this mounted above it, and what I want to do is I want to build something up the back here, so like a big tall backdrop. And I want to use these air plants that I've become obsessed with. So wanted to show that. But no, I don't have any surface movement. That's a good call. I don't really need it because the plants seem to be doing just fine. down here. This is Liguigia ovalis right here. This is Liguigia bruvipes or whatever. And then of course the dragonstone. Dragonstone is marked down too, by the way. And then here are some of the air plants. So yeah, this is the tank I set up not too long ago. But I want you guys to really see the whole scope of it. The whole scope of it is like, you know, I look at it like this. So that's the deal. That's the shot that I'm trying to give it, is having it way out, way live, like that. And then I want to build all this upper space up right there. So that is what I have going on. Wanted to bring it to you all and show you what's happening. Oh yeah, these LED lights are the bomb. Thank you. What plant's on the top right? That is an air plant. I need to do a full-length video on that. So give me time on that. And that's the flue ball stratum on there, actually, the substrate. So I'm gonna do a little Q&A, and then I'm gonna roll, and then in about an hour, swap this out. And then in about an hour, my other video, my bomb video, because I feel bad that I don't get to 220's off. I didn't get to bring it to you with the big long video, so I had to come on and show y'all what I got going on in these little guys right here. The dragonstone is totally cheating though. It's totally cheating. Like, it's not even remotely fair, because it's like, look at all the character on that rock. I mean, that dragonstone is just like off the hook in and of itself. Like, if that was just plain rocks, it wouldn't even look that cool. But it helps having the light mounted above it. So anybody got any questions? Clarence, what's going on, man? How y'all doing? Thanks for the super chat. Again, use the promo code DEC15 and you'll save yourself 15% off plants. I've already got the dragonstone marked down, but I've got plants, ferts, and I think some snails marked down. I don't know if we have any snails in stock left or not, but yeah, want to see what y'all are doing here. Anybody got any questions for me before I bounce out? Get the main daddy. I've got a video coming up, folks. You're gonna be so stoked. It's the first ever guy who ever set up a fish farm in Florida. He's got like 11 acres or something, or no, 80 acres, 11 natural springs, and all kinds of crazy stuff he's got growing. So super duper cool video. How many times have you swapped water in that tank? In this tank, I've never done it. I mean, I've actually left that. I need to do a big water change over it. That's why the plants look a little deficient. Good question. Let's see here. Can you put a branch for a fish tank? No, I would boil it if you're doing it. More snails, sweet. How do you enter the drawing? Anyone with an order over 50 bucks is automatically entered to win a 24-inch standard double. That does end tomorrow though. So, and then how do you kill blackbeard algae? I like to use, some people use hydrogen peroxide. I like to get good water flow and just kind of peel it off manually. So, anybody enjoying this? Can I get a like? A little subscribe action from me if you don't care. What do you think? Should I go daily in 2018? Thinking about doing it. All right, any yellowish leaves on my Amazon sword, should I pull them off? Yes, totally pull them off. Is a green machine good for your fish tank? What you do to put it? I don't know what that is. I don't know what that is. Love the stonework behind it. Cool. Love it. Cool. Like, got it. Do it. Do it. All right, yes, please. All right, y'all got to support me with that, man, because the editor I got working these days is, he ain't cheap, but he does great work, though. You guys like that, that what's it called video I did with everybody's tanks chopped up? A lot of time in that one. So, hope y'all enjoy it. Cool. So, yes, you can go pygmy chain in low light. And, folks, cool. If you want that, I will try to make that happen. I've already talked to him about it, just kind of throwing it around. So, I am out. I'm going to go and get this other one popping here in just a little bit. Again, use the promo code DEC15 and you will save 15% off. And anybody who spends over 50 bucks automatically registered to win that light over there. So, let's see here. What am I missing on the coffin full? It's struggling. It needs high iron content, high calcium, generally speaking. Cool. All right, cool. I'm out, y'all. Tank on, everybody, and get excited. I got a really sick video coming for you in about an hour. Tank on. Later.